guys, welcome back to Pancakes and Pandemonium. For those of you that are new here, I am Sarah and welcome to our crazy household. I guess we're starting with the hair. I don't even know, but it is good to be here. So I am going to get up and make the kids some tacos and decorate the table and maybe play a couple of silly games. And I'm going to bring you guys along with me. Poor Lance is exhausted. He worked longer, and so he really wanted to try to power through dinner for the kids' sake, and he's just not going to be able to do it. The poor guy is so tired. Holy fudgesicle, you guys. I think I'm out of cumin. She's laughing at me back there. And this is the same child that told me Gordon Ramsay and Bobby Flay were better chefs than me. And I'm offended. Shouldn't you always think your mother is the best?
No.
I've got skills, y'all. Listen, I have not been to culinary school, and there may be a difference. But I am legit a really good cook. And if you know me and you're watching this, and listen, I'm going to send out text messages warning y'all to watch this. I'm not Gordon Ramsay or Bobby Flay. Mega respect, I love you guys. But, I mean, this mama can cook. So, you know who you are. Comment down below and get my back here. These are some dang lucky kids. Maybe she's forgetting. It's been a rough few months with this whole iron thing. Maybe I've lost my stove cred being sick.
Stove cred?
You heard me? Okay, so we're doing kind of the classic Americanized crunchy taco. I have a few different taco recipes. If we're doing those lately, I tend to do just a little bit of cumin and salt and pepper. And when I was discussing with the kids, they said it'd been so long they wanted to try with the taco seasoning. So, and as you guys can see, I am actually running low. So I think we're gonna have to do a homemade seasoning packet video soon, don't you think? Y'all comment down below and tell me if you want to see. I have a couple of blends I want to try that I haven't made yet. And then of course, my good old handy taco seasoning. And I want to make a green chili taco seasoning that's fairly similar. So that will be fun to show you guys. But yeah, tonight we're going to do that. I have these flat iron chili blends. You guys, I got them on Amazon. They are so delicious and really enhance the flavor of the food. And I got 4 blends in a pack for around, I want to say it was less than $20, but it wasn't more than $20. So, but it comes with 4 blends, including a green chili blend, which is bomb, you guys. It is so good. So we're gonna use this because this is what we have instead of red chili flake. I gave Gracie a choice between 2 and she picked this one. It's okay, Ray. Let me in there. So I don't know where I heard it, but a while back I heard that 3 tablespoons is equivalent to a seasoning pack. So that's what I do with homemade seasonings. This is 2 pounds of meat, so I will put 6 tablespoons or 2 packets in, but it's gonna be good. And then I've got grain-free taco shells. These do better on my stomach. And I can't eat flour tortillas right now, so I really can't eat flour tortillas anyway. And then we are going to make a refried white bean. I don't know if I'm gonna put this on What's for Dinner. It's a pretty basic recipe. I might include a picture and reference you to this video. But yeah, I am letting that meat cook up here in a little bit. This was an 80-20. This was the Trader Joe's, and it's giving off a little more liquid than I like. And so I'm gonna drain off some of it here soon and just put it in a metal bowl to cool before I can throw it away. But you know, we don't want steamed meat. We want good brown meat. So I'm gonna let this cook a little bit longer. Then we're gonna do that so it starts browning. I found the salt. The general rule is 2 teaspoons per pound, or 1 teaspoon per pound. I use 2 teaspoons total. But see, that looks so good. Grace. Okay, you guys, this looks so good. This is grass-fed beef from Trader Joe's, which is the only way I can tolerate red meat these days. And ground is always best for me. Or you can use a lean chicken or ground turkey, which is amazing. You do you, but I'm telling you, these are delicious tacos. Fried beans. I don't have an immersion blender, but I've got a potato masher. I'm gonna use these. I thought this was super interesting. Do you guys use chili beans? They're big in our family, and when I saw white chili beans, I had to grab them, and I immediately thought a white refried bean would be super interesting. So we're gonna try it. I've got them here in the pan. I'm gonna give them a quick taste. Okay, it's gonna be fine to add a little bit of salt too. Usually stuff like this is high in sodium, so I don't wanna go crazy, but I couldn't reach the dehydrated onions and didn't wanna bug Ryan again. So I grabbed that. And then we're gonna put in some of this. This is another one that came in the pack. Guys, these are so good. Just a little bit. A little bit of oregano. I am out of cumin, or I would be actually adding some cumin in here. So you could add a teaspoon or 2 of cumin if you like it. But we're gonna basically just let these warm up. And like, this is made with like chicken fat and chicken broth. So there's gonna be plenty of fat in here. Typically I would start it with coconut oil and drain and rinse beans, but a little bit of this. These don't need that. And I didn't drain and rinse them. So we are just adding seasoning so that they, you know, fit the flavor profile that I imagined. It's a good healthy pinch, maybe a good 1.5 teaspoons of Hatch green chili powder. Amazon again, you guys. It was like $8.99 or something. It's amazing. And while I love a good red chili, Brandon Nicholson, I'm looking at you. Best red chili I've ever had. I wish he would can it and let me buy some from him. I've only had it ever twice in New Mexico when my sister lived them. It was one of my sister's best friend's husband. Guys, my sister made huevos rancheros one time we were out there using it. It was the first time I ever had it, and literally it blew my mind. Better than any restaurant, anything I've ever had. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Anyway, I wish, like I would use it all the time. But typically green chili is my favorite. I was so excited to find Hatch green chili powder. All right, we're gonna let those cook up a little bit. And then we're gonna mash it up like refried beans. And honestly, If the kids want to grab tortillas and eat them, they can. I typically take homemade refried beans and blend in a little bit of cheese and sour cream, and we eat it like bean dip. So that's kind of the idea behind this guy. You guys, I say to you before you spend your money on these. Don't. They're fatty. There's a weird aftertaste. They're taking, I think, extra work than just getting out the coconut oil and beans. I mean, and onions and garlic would have been. And like, see, there's more juice and fat than there is bean. And like, I'm gonna make them work with lots of cheese and sour cream, but we're not gonna buy those again. And I would recommend you not to. And I will show y'all my homemade bean dip in another video, cause it's really good.
Yes,
And it never looks like this.
And it's better than this. But it's gonna be edible and good tonight. If you add enough cheese and sour cream to anything, it works, right? All right, excuse my mess. Sneak peek at your project coming up. We've had some things come up that we aren't ready to talk about publicly, but we've got a lot extra going on. So we had started, when I got back from out of town, setting things out to get going right away, and it's just hasn't worked out that way, but all this stuff is out, so we are just kind of taking it day by day right now, and when and if it's appropriate, I will for sure fill you guys in. Let me check you out. Oh my gosh.
Me and Gracie
I'm
swapped
gonna
them.
keep these on.
Can I get one shot of you in them?
Steal him? He's like,
Hold on. Mom, why are we drinking apple cider?
You are the best. Because Ryan thought it felt fancy, and he felt like you should have a fancy drink tonight. Because Ryan's amazing and thoughtful.
and he's a good older brother.
He is
I was gonna
so
say,
good.
everything is darker in this.
I like it that you got the umbrella.
God knew what he was doing when he sent you first, buddy.
I like
No,
it.
because earlier I asked you to swap and you're like,
What do you
"No."
think, Mace?
He's like, let me be.
All right. Gracie, you can grab chips for everybody. The bowls are so your bean dip doesn't touch. I know some of you don't love that.
I was gonna say,
It's kind of like a super cheesy bean dip, Mace. You might want to try a teeny bit. It
You
doesn't
OP.
taste like beans, okay?
Happy Cinco de Mayo!
Go, Ray.
I have an idea.
Do you?
Boy, I swear. What are you doing?
You can't.
3,
This is-
1 shot.
No, you don't want to do
Do it.
that. Okay.
Oh!
Guys, I am so ready for bed. I think I got everything edited as best I could. There was so much excitement and the kids were so excited for tonight. There was so much background noise and I had to keep being like, okay, hold on, And so I hope I was able to convey, how much fun we had and everything. I know I had said early on in the year that I don't typically do the little holidays, and I am really, really glad that I made room in my budget for this one, especially right now. I think the kids really needed it, and they had so much fun. It was such a fun distraction and much needed distraction. And I'm really learning my lesson what a few dollars on a little bit of decor, even if it's just for dinner, can really do to make something special. They had so much fun. Even the big kids, they at first were kind of like, we don't want to play ring toss. And I was like, no, come play ring toss with the littles. And they had so much fun. And you guys, that like 1 in a million shot of Ryan, nobody got a ring on the cactus except for Ryan that one time. It was unbelievable. And you heard me. I was like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. And boom, like, oh my gosh, he nailed it. Then he kept trying to repeat it. And of course, it didn't work, but so good. And you guys, he's always lucky like that. Like, no kidding. It's crazy, but it was so much fun. And it was so fun to just watch them laugh and be together and so happy. And I'm so glad they didn't wake their dad up. He was kind of back there just out, which I guess is good. Like, nobody was able to bug him because we know he needs to sleep, right? So yeah, it was a great night. Big mess, lots to do coming up. And of course, we're gonna bring you along for the ride. So much is going on, and I don't even know, but we are going to get some cabinets organized. We are going to get the refrigerator organized. We are going to hopefully get our room organized. The plan is this weekend to get a storage unit and get some of the stuff that we've had piled up in our room. There's a reason why I don't show you guys our room. It's terrifying. But we're going to get a storage unit and work on that. I have another doctor's appointment coming up. We are going to talk about my weight and how some other things are doing. I have actually already lost about 15 pounds. Of course, I need to lose a lot more, and that is the plan, and to do it healthy and with my doctor's guidance. And I am just looking forward to having some of this weight off again. And I say again because it's really just been in the last 3 years that I've been this heavy. Again, I was in my 20s, but I actually maintained my weight very well for several years after my gastric bypass. So I'm excited to get some of this weight off. I am excited to have my energy back. I am excited to just follow all the rules and do all of the things and take care of this body so this body can take care of those bodies, because gosh, I love those kids and I adore my husband and I really like taking care of them. So I like having the energy to do it. And I mean, let's face it, it'd be nice to make a few laps around Target and not be winded, right? You guys come back, please like this video and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Y'all know the drill. you want to come back. You want to see more craziness, and you definitely want to see what I have up my sleeve. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.